Hey everyone, it's Radon. I hope you guys are having a fun start to Season 10. I've had a pretty rough start to Season 10 myself, but I've managed to climb quite a bit. I've managed to hit a peak rank of number 94 on all of PS4, and I'm quite excited about this achievement. Yes, I am aware it was only 2 days into the season, but whatever. On another note, I have been requested a long time ago by a long-time viewer, Ruuti, that I make a guide on the best heroes to climb with at each competitive rank. And as a thank you for their viewership, I'd like to keep my promise and make this guide. Before we begin, please understand that even though I have played this game for almost over 1,000 hours, I am mainly a support player and I flex onto tank and DPS only when necessary. This means that for those of you on the latter who climb as a DPS or tank main, you may see things a lot differently than I do. Because of this, you may have disagreements and that's completely okay. I just hope that you can see a new perspective on things through my video, even if you just end up ignoring my advice overall. Just a note that this guide is from a console player's perspective, so on PC it may be entirely different. From my experience there, Pharah is a lot less common, so please remember that if you're watching as a PC player. With that out of the way, let's begin! At Bronze, the lowest tier of the game, building a team composition is hardly your concern as your fellow teammates would most likely not know how to play the game properly. Here, picking a hero that you're most comfortable with is key, preferably with self-sustaining capabilities. My best hero here would be Mei, as she's very good at surviving on her own and dueling with most other heroes. The enemy team is not likely to be playing together as a team, so getting picks one by one may be your key to success. At Silver, I'd like to say that McCree or Soldier 76 are the best heroes to pick. You should easily be able to shoot down the enemy Pharah or go on crazy flanks with your ultimate to get some cheeky kills. You should be able to shut down the enemy flankers quite easily, as they are also in Silver and most likely can't aim properly to kill you in time. Note that with these two, working on your aim is key, and by being even slightly better than your peers could help you climb. Alternatively, you can also play Moira if aiming isn't your forte, as her aim is more forgiving, and she is definitely more imposing than any other healer. Moira's abilities allow her to have crazy high survivability if unchallenged, so she is a great pick if you'd like to heal but also carry the team. I've done this quite often, even in Diamond and Masters, by charging up Coalescence very fast and healing or killing everyone. Gold is where the team comp starts to become a little more important. However, less than ideal team comps like the 1-2-3, 1 healer, 2 tanks, 3 DPS, etc. can also work, so long as you know what you're doing. Pharah is a good pick here, as most people will not know how to deal with even the most average of pharmacy combos. If there isn't a Mercy or Zenyatta on your team, I highly suggest just swapping to someone else like Junkrat. Many players find it difficult to deal with high amounts of spam damage that they cannot get rid of, so you'll be quickly building up your ult. You'll survive for a long time, with minimal aim required. Platinum is where the game begins to test you. You'll meet people who lie between low diamond or high gold, and the difference is outstanding. In my opinion, Zarya is the best pick to climb, as her ultimate requires minimal planning. That is, if you say you have your ult and wait for a DPS on your team to have theirs, they should combo it with you without you physically asking them to. A lot of players also cannot control their damage output, so if you are smart with your bubbles, saving your teammates, charging up yourself, you should be able to dominate the playing field. Because at this elo, people know how team comps and their heroes work. Flankers will successfully kill off supports, unless they're bad or your support player is really good, and there will be a lot of times where people need to be saved. Zarya is a good hero to help you save and work with your team with less effort. At Diamond, aim is no longer an issue for most players, it is their game sense. This applies to tanks and supports especially, as a Diamond Diva player versus a Master Diva player is worlds apart. On that note, Diva is an incredibly good hero to play, as she is very good at peeling, surviving, and fitting in a lot of different team comps. High-skill divas are very good at not only peeling for her teammates, but also supporting their main tank while diving, whether that would be Winston or Reinhardt. Resource management is critical with Diva, so the higher up you go, the more demanding your skills will have to be. This part is a little harder for me, as I've personally never climbed out of Masters. I've been in Masters, but I've never hit Grandmaster. Honestly, at this point, playing your strongest hero might be your best bet. I don't really know. Zenyatta might be a good pick, as up in the higher ranks his ultimate is incredibly powerful, but then again, so is everyone else. Playing Mercy could also be useful, since a single resurrect on a teammate who is literally in Masters could mean a lot for the team fight. However, I'm going to assume that there's going to be a lot of difference since I've never been there. Do you honestly think I have any idea? Just as a side note, now that Brigitte is available in competitive play, she has a crazy high win rate of above 60% across all elos. Brigitte is a really good pick if you want to support your team, but also have a very flexible and rather unique team comp, and still carry and support your team through elims, CC, and healing. That'll be it for my guide. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. If you think I missed out on a hidden gem, do tell me. And that's it for today, and thank you for watching. Here, picking a hero that you're most comfortable with is key, preferably with self-sustaining capabilities. Note that with these two, working on your aim is key, and by Moira's abilities allow her to have crazy high mobility if unchallenged. Mobility? Platinum? 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 Fuck! Platinum is where... Platinum? Platinum is where the game begins to test you. You'll meet people who lie. I am not kidding. I actually never thought that it'd be so hard to say the word platinum, despite the fact I say it like every day to describe how my friends play. And like, holy shit, it's not even an exaggeration.